Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another anime live action video for you guys. And today I actually wanted to talk about Amazon's upcoming anime live action projects and just kind of in comparison with Netflix's and the fact that there's so little that Amazon is actually taking on their plate, and if potentially it's a good thing or a bad thing. So the idea for this video actually comes from the fact that I just recently caught up to The Boys. For those of you guys that don't know, The Boys is actually an Amazon original show, and I think it's their best show, to be honest. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's about superheroes and it's kind of dark and very violent and graphic, and you know, I kind of like it. But yeah, I recently just caught up to The Boys, and yeah, this season is pretty good so far. But yeah, just thinking about how Amazon made this show, The Boys, and how they're going to also be making the live action Hellsing movie and the live action Promised Neverland series. It just got me thinking like, is Amazon gonna do a good job of making those shows? I mean, I started thinking about the fact that Amazon has so very little shows in comparison to Netflix when it comes to anime live action, of course. But honestly, when I think of Netflix and Amazon, and when I think of Amazon in particular, I really don't think of that many good shows. Like The Boys is the only good show that really comes to mind when I think of Amazon originals. You know, I feel like whenever a new Netflix show comes out, it's like the talk of the town, and you know, that's how a lot of shows get off the ground nowadays, is being Netflix originals and just blowing up with shows such as Stranger Things, and then of course there was the Marvel, Daredevil and Jessica Jones and all that, and then Black Mirror, and you know, all these different shows that get on Netflix and people just talk about, and they're just like the talk of the town, and some of them are actually really good, of course. But like, these are all on Netflix, they're not on Amazon, so it is kind of interesting. Could it be the fact that Amazon has such fewer shows that they are working on that maybe they're saving all that money to have bigger budgets for those projects? I mean, that would be really good news to hear, especially for Hellsing, because I feel like for Promised Neverland, I think it's really just gonna come down to integral filmmaking when it comes to making a good live action adaptation of that series, of that franchise, because a lot of what makes that series is, you know, the tension and like the suspense, these kids being trapped in this place and trying to get out. And I don't think they really need a huge budget to make a good live action adaptation of that series. I think they just really need to choose a really good filmmaker and a really good team with a really solid vision and a clear understanding of what made the original series so good. But for something like Hellsing, I think they really are gonna need a huge budget to make the fans happy, especially with just all the effects and Alucard, and like if they want to get Sarah's Victoria like going dummy on like all the villains and stuff, and like the violence and everything, like they're definitely gonna need a good budget for Hellsing if they want to make it a really good film. So I kind of hope that the fact that they don't have a lot of shows going for them right now is because they're saving their budget for the Hellsing live action movie, because that would give me a little bit more hope that it's going to be good. I mean, all we've got so far is that the writer of the John Wick films is going to be writing it. So yeah, we're still waiting on more news for that. But yeah, what do you guys think about all this? I kind of wanted to just make a short little video talking about Amazon and Netflix shows in comparison and kind of what's going on, because yeah, again, like I said, I caught up to The Boys and it got me thinking. So yeah, do you guys think the Hellsing live action movie or the Promised Neverland live action series from Amazon is going to be any good or not? And do you think it would be better if they actually handed over those projects to Netflix? Or perhaps even a different filmmaking company? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, that helps me out a ton. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next video.